office.
Okay, so, we saw it, but what exactly?
Hagerman, HAGERMAN, with the District Attorney's Office.
Okay, so, we saw it, but what exactly happened today?
Today we had the two defendants, Mr. Johnson and Mr. Smith, in court for the first time on the murder of ADOLPH, Thornton, young Dolph. It was set for arraignment. Both of the defendants asked for more time to get attorneys hired. So we'll come back in about a week and a half for that.
You know, understanding that they don't have attorneys right now, how long can they actually sit in jail?
Our judges here try to get people attorneys fast. They don't want them just sitting in jail. Now, these defendants have a right to hire an attorney, of their choosing. Sometimes it can take a defendant up to a month to do that. This judge wants to make sure these defendants have an attorney, sooner rather than later. And so we're coming back in about a week and a half at the request of the defendants.
They still have no bond, right?
They still have no bond.
Understanding that at this point in time, only 2 people have been arrested in regards to young Dolph's shooting. Do we know of any other arrests? Do we know we can move on right now?
All I can say is the investigation goes on.
Is Mr. Barnett, he was in Indiana in jail. He's charged as an accessory after the...
Okay, so I'm pausing here. So we are clear that there is still no bond for these two fellas. Okay, they are still trying to get an attorney. All that money that they were showing, well, Straight Drop was showing and flossing, what did they say? He gets $85,000 a week when somebody did his net worth. Yeah, okay. And he was clear in saying that the case is still an ongoing investigation, and it's still moving forward.
That at this point in time, only 2 people have been arrested in regards to young Dolph's shooting. Do we know of any other arrests? Do we know we can move on right now?
All I can say is the investigation goes on.
Is Mr. Barnett, he was in Indiana in jail. He's charged as an accessory after the fact. Is he back in Memphis? Has he been extradited back?
My understanding is he's still in Indianapolis.
When is he going to be extradited? Do y'all know?
I don't know.
Any details?
Obviously, with this case, we're in the very beginning stages, but in regards to how long this thing will go on in trial, what are we looking at?
We're at the beginning stages, the very beginning. This is literally, their first court day, so it's hard to answer that. This is a process, though, as y'all know. Y'all covered these cases before. Once they get attorneys, we'll start from there. We're in a courtroom that moves fast and expeditiously, and we'll just see where we're at month by month. But I think Memphis wants some closure to this thing, and the family, and we do too.
When a case like this, obviously high profile, there's so many risks.
Okay, so I paused here because it was clear that not only Memphis wants to get this resolved quickly, he said the family. So the family is involved. They are aware, I'm sure, of all the evidence. I'm sure they have seen whatever video footage, whatever they probably chose to look at and not look at. And I'm sure since Marcus is a witness, he probably has allegedly collaborated with them. Yeah. So the family is actively working with the police, period.
Expeditiously, and we'll just see where we're at month by month. But I think Memphis wants some closure to this thing, and the family, and we do too.
When a case like this, obviously high profile, there's so many rumors, so many people, saying stuff, whatever. Does that make things more difficult on your office?
Don't really pay attention much to the rumors, and I don't have much social media or things like this. I know
he's cute.
familiar with him, knows what he meant to Memphis and what he symbolized with regard to, you know, being a self-made person and the grit and grind of Memphis, and we need to get some justice in this case.
Paul, you've been a very busy man. I'm talking about the Lorenzo Wright case and now this on your hands. It never gets easy coming in contact with these families.
Well, dealing with the families is, you know, you have to have hard conversations with them, but it's one of the best things about this job is getting to meet these families and talk with them, and they share with you, you know, personal details and things about, you know, the victims, and there were some meaningful conversations and some meaningful meetings with the families. So that's not the hard part of the job.
Have you had communication with Dolph's family?
I have.
Yeah. Anything you can share or?
They're very interested in the prosecution of this case. His mother's actually sick today, so she's not here, but some other family members are here, and they're gonna, I look forward to meeting with all of them pretty soon.
Obviously, great detective work and everything, but we talked about 500.
So there we go. His family was there. His mom was not, but other family members were there. Oh my. To see them, to face them. Wow. Pretty interesting. And they're so poor. No outbursts or no nothing. You would never have known that they were there had this DA guy not said anything. Wow.
His mother's actually sick today, so she's not here, but some other family members are here, and they're gonna, I look forward to meeting with all of them pretty soon.
Obviously, great detective work and everything, but we talked about 500 tips in this case. Would we be at this point if it wasn't for the public's help?
Tips came in from the very start. These detectives worked nonstop. They literally didn't sleep for at least a week or so once this thing happened. I think as far as what has led to the charges and the investigation and things like that, you just have to stay tuned for the various court dates and things like that.
So you're still not releasing a motive or anything?
At this point, I wouldn't be allowed to comment on stuff like that.
Understanding the eyes are on Memphis.
So with that right there, it is absolutely clear that they have the evidence and they have the motive. They have the information. Now, he just said, and we're not giving it to you. It just would not be in the best interest for us to give that to you. And why would we? And blow our case. And Dolph's murderers get off scot-free. Come on now. Yeah, they know. They have it. He is very confident. There's no doubt about that.
At this point, I wouldn't be allowed to comment on stuff like that.
Understanding the eyes are on Memphis right now, in the music world, all around the world. Just understanding, getting this thing right. Are we at the point where, again, we can go to trial, even though the trial is set, but we can go knowing that these two, from the DA's office, you all have strong evidence against them?
We wouldn't be here without strong evidence against them. We're confident, and y'all saw the video from November 17th when...
Did y'all see that man's face? Did you see his eyebrows go up and the slight little smirk as if like it's just real clear cut? Like, yeah, we definitely would not be here if we didn't have the evidence. Oh, wow. It's just blowing my mind. How confident and how his body language is saying, oh, yeah, we got him. Ain't no doubt about it. It's a wrap.
Be here without strong evidence against them. We're confident, and y'all saw the video from November 17th when the two people shot and murdered Dolph. We got the two people in court today.
More arrests could still come?
Investigation ongoing.
Can we say who was wearing that Bass Pro hat?
I couldn't comment on details like that.
Since they've been here, have they
All right, y'all.
Okay, so with that being said, it seems like the DA, prosecuting attorney, man, it sounds like they really on top of it, as if it's pretty cut and dry. So now we just waiting on you two fellas to get your money up. You know, you especially you've been talking, you know, you've been talking real heavy. Like you're heavy, like you like your money long, man. Where your money at? It's time to put up or shut up. Or get, you know, a court appointed attorney. You know, because I would rather not have to pay for your attorney as much as you've been flossing, fronting and stunting, bumping your gums. Long live Dolph. We getting justice for you, baby. And you let him talk you into this, and you facing the death penalty? They didn't say that for him, but they dang sure said it for you.